Rabbit yesterday in the race. Hammered the Steve Knapp, former Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year with the hat. See him there with the white shirt. His son Logan Knapp works with him alongside him, the family company at Elite Engines. They're trying to do whatever they can to get this together. But nonetheless, we're getting ready to go racing, folks. We haven't lined it up yet. Interesting. Kirkwood Lynch, row 1, Thompson and Brock, row 2. Finally getting things lined up. They're rolling some speed coming onto the front straightaway here. We're going to go Indy Pro 2000 racing. Yeah. Green, green, green. Flag being thrown is a big, deep move to the bottom of the racetrack.
Wait, there's like
Kirkwood
4 wide.
Trying to hold the inside. Parker Thompson coming through. Not a great start for Rasmus Lynch. Tough one for Rasmus.
Oh, he's moving up.
Right there.
Clean through.
He's moving up quick.
Rasmus did a good job of getting that position back. Or was that his teammate Stingray Rob?
Big clear up here in the everybody's settling into the opening circuit.
Started 8th.
We had some little bit of chaos at the end of the USF 1000 race. Again, a long one here for these drivers. They're all settling in 30 laps for drivers here at Indy Pro 2000.
So where's the car now?
Again, opening circuit. Everyone getting a feel, trying to bring these Cooper tires up to temperature. But again, getting a feel for the way the track is changed. The last time they were in, we didn't have those torrential rains. Yesterday, couple of races going in the book. They're able to get the number 6 points of Delavero fired up, and he will be a full lap down when he comes back out. But for Moises getting that track time, yellow flag. Being told we have a yellow flag on the racetrack. Opening lap yellow.
Antonio Saravalli dropping to the bottom of the timing and scoring. Trouble for Antonio Saravalli.
Michael, our GPS screen.
I didn't see him go by.
Off over in turn number 4 and 5.
We just saw a shot back from turn number 5. Could not see anything there.
Number 98 of Philippe Dennis is a pit lane as well. And
that happened right away at the start of the race. Dennis was on pit lane.
Logan Knapp going to work on that machine as well. So the Fast Boy Racing number 98 for Philippe Dennis. They started P6.
And Philippe came in before we hit that green. So he came in on the brake line.
So an inauspicious beginning here as we had a little bit of an issue. Antonio Saravalli, one of the stars from yesterday, tremendous run to P4. It's not going to happen here today for the young driver from Unionville, just a little northwest of where we are here in downtown Toronto. It's a big race for him. Well, I talked to him yesterday, asked him if there was any pressure, more pressure in Toronto, and he said no, not at all, which I thought was very interesting. I think he's probably riding in the pressure of being able to run in front of family, friends, and supporters, but after a great run yesterday, Antonio Saravalli issues between turns 4 and turns 5. You got to think, if you're just going to kind of make an estimated guess here, hardcore racing coming out of turn number 3, potentially half of the wall. on the inside of turn number 4.
Oh my God.
Kyle Kirkwood able to take the lead early. Parker Thompson got down to the inside in turn number 1. He was able to grab the spot away from Rasmus Lindh. One leader got back on the run. Around here now, give the equal stay into these Cooper tires. We'll get ready to go back at it. A 45-minute or 50-minute rather time window, so lots of time to get this 38 lap or 30 lap worth of books.
That's an odd spot. We had various angles. I don't know, probably tucked maybe on the inside, right? Because we look back on turn number 5 and there's nothing there, so it must have been on the inside. The safety truck's there, and we saw the CAA record going out to.
I have to believe contact coming out of 3 or to 4, and then yeah, he's probably touched the car to the left side of the racetrack. Wide move for Antonio.
Just an odd spot we couldn't see, so an unfortunate start, an unfortunate finish for Antonio Saravalli. I believe Dennis still sits on his right.
Yeah, Antonio, as I said, great run yesterday. A ton of momentum coming into this one. And actually, I think he had a pretty good start as well. He was able to get at least 1 or 2 spots on the opening lap. Now everyone settles back in. They're on track. They were able to get that opening lap out of the way.
We'll just add it to the budget.
All right, so
add it to the Integra budget.
Mike, how much is left? How much is left in the fucking bank account?
Here comes your leader, Kirkwood, through. There's the move to the inside for Rasmus Lindh. Where's Saravalli in the bright red machine? This will be Saravalli coming to the outside. He's actually on the inside.
And that potentially was that contact right there.
That looks like they're coming through to the inside. If we can look at that again, I'd like to see that now that we've picked him up. One more shot at that replay would be fantastic. Saravalli was on the inside, side by side, I believe, with Daniel Rodriguez. Here's another shot at it here. You can see him on the in a race is at the start.
Your best shot to pick up position is right at the start.
So
that run to 3 is another day. I mean, you can look at how stacked that field was when they got down to turn number 3.
Well, as the pace car comes off turn number 8, does it indeed head to pit lane? It does. We're going back to racing. Kyle Kirkwood, the 28 for RP Motorsports Racing, 2 times the winner of Road America. 2 poles here this weekend. An issue yesterday. He's trying to do some recovery mode racing here. Rasmus Lindh, pointing to the same thing. He wants to pad that lead to work their way to 11. We're back to racing once again. Green flag being displayed here at start finish.
Rasmus Lindh had a tough start. Parker Thompson starts to look to the inside. Now the outside. Rob's right there.
Stingray Rob saw what was happening. He did not go down to the inside. And indeed, as you said, Lindh did not punch off very well. So he had to dive to the inside defensive run all the way to 1. Kind of surprised Parker didn't stay wide, trying to get a better run out of the corner, but I think he Stingray Rob touches the wall of the exit turn number 5. If that car isn't damaged, he's a lucky man, because that big drift is way wide coming out.
And it's going quick. Wow.
That must have been a straight center shot, because Stingray Rob tapped the wall on the exit turn number 5. Indeed, he still runs and is on the front. That big got away from him at the apex of turn number 5, shot right out to the wall of the Cooper Tire corner. Stingray Rob holding on. That's made by Parker Thompson. I'm just saying right now, kudos to everyone at Hattis, because that is a strongly built race car for him not to be, because he tapped the wall coming out of 5.
Tap.
Yeah. They beat.
Yeah.
And that is straight concrete out there. There is no tire barrier at all. That's the Cooper Tire sign over top of the concrete.
Wow, look at
many years, jumped right into the composite category a couple of years ago. Of course, this program now in the Pro 2000.
I'm recommending punching a ball like that, but I think we could go a little bit faster.
I don't know if it's faster or if it's just really going to fire him up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just light the fire under Stingray. What a tap that was coming out of 5, and yeah, showing no real effect to the contact at all. Daniel Frost, yes it is, they're still running in 5th. Ian Rodriguez 6th, Jacob Abel 7th. Loftuskin in 8th, 9th is Andrews, 10th is Spinelli. Kirkwood leading by 1.2 seconds.
Jacob Abel, big wobble going into turn number 1, able to make it through unscathed. Nice lead for Kyle Kirkwood.
Very early in this contest, and we had talked about these Cooper tires. They last so well throughout the center, but they will go off. They're designed to go off near the end of it, and this track is notoriously rough on tires, so you have to take care of your rubber, especially a 30-lap race with this much horsepower. Good time of drivers coming out of turn number 11. There's the lead with Kyle Kirkwood. Rasmus Lind kind of reestablished himself, pushing back. He was 2/10 quicker than Thompson last time by, so he's back at it again, focusing forward. But the mindset of a point leader coming in when you're not the outright fastest driver on the racetrack.
For him, lucky at the end of that. Race number 2 for that.
It'd be huge, wouldn't it, for him to be able to come back in here, Michael. Kyle Kirkwood was right back in the championship hunt after those 2 race wins in Road America. He fell back, Michael, to 4th place in the points. 41 markers behind Rasmus Lind. If Marcus Thompson's still able to hold on to 2nd, let's say Lind finishes 3rd, you're talking about a probably 5 or 6 point gap. That's just chipping away at it. That's what Kirkwood's got to do. The contrast to his season last year, so much consistency. He won 13 of 16 races, set a new
That's something that he avoided the entire season last year.
Yeah, nothing of his doing yesterday at all. He got Kyle Good, but he's going to try to come back here today. Got to do it. Got to come right back. Get on the horse.
Also, there's that gap. Looks like it shrunk from 1st to 2nd. Let's see.
We're going to watch lap time. That's one of the things I really love when you utilize live timing. So find the pace. Let's see the momentum. Is there a trend of a driver getting quicker and quicker? Parker Thompson, a 10th quicker last time by. See Kyle Kirkwood, less than a second now. The gap between 1st and 2nd. He gets a couple more tenths of a second. Now that's different surfaces, and the car is going to handle every time. So you kind of have to let the car take its sense. You got to anticipate what the car is going to do when it gets to the next surface. Turn number 8 here.
May open the door for Daniel Frost, but that gap about equal from Rob to Frost, from Lynn to Rob to Frost.
Daniel Frost able to take over second spot of the points from Parker Thompson yesterday with that. Again, the battle there for 6th and 7th. That's Ian Rodriguez and Jacob Abel. That was that fight that just came through. Last spin and Anders. Actually, last spin running all by himself. We're going to get right there. We now come in at turn number 11. Just shows how precarious those drivers kind of change the rate of this coming out of 11, trying to keep it off the wall. It's such a tough part of this racetrack.
Jacob Abel a couple of laps ago really had the back end step out exiting turn number
the next session. Same goes for Jacob Abel. He had a big chunk of force at the start, very opening lap of Indy Pro 2000 practice. They got the car fixed. He got a couple laps of sighting laps in to start off qualifying 1 for yesterday, and then another car leaving pit lane. Drive on the road, the car's picking off as he did his right
turn number 3. Yeah, it's a big gap there.
Lost almost a second on that last lap. You're going to get a good look at all 3 of the road 80s. Still looking at these lap times. Parker Thompson closes down to within 9/10 of a second now at that number 8. Interesting story overall for the season for Parker Thompson. Came into the start of the season, did not have a ride at all. Hooks up with Abel Motorsport, essentially to help build data for Jacob Abel, who will run next year. The team is trying to move forward. They'll probably have another driver alongside Jacob next year. Down in the U.S. in the Porsche GT3 program.
Oh, he can't throw that Porsche around.
Thompson again a little bit quicker, only by about 0.03 of a second last time. The gap between first and second still 0.8 and 8.36 to be precise. What about this time by? Did he close it up?
Like he's chipping away.
Another 10, but they're getting down to the 107s now. Cars are starting to get faster. They got the rubber down. They've got the heat coating to do classified in the 13th position.
Rasmussen started closing on that rear wing of Parker Thompson, halfway this time by.
15 laps down, 15 to go in a 30-lap contest for Indy Pro 2000. Big drift at turn number 11 there for Daniel Frost. Senior starting to close up here on Charles Spinelli of number 83. Hoping that they had Charles a time that may be a little easier to get by. Yeah, Charles is getting down the throttle coming out of turn number 2. Just a move for a experienced driver.
Starting to pressure Parker Thompson. That went from about a 5-car length gap down to 2. Here they come out of turn number 11. Kyle Kirkwood is your leader.
Michael, you have to believe as a race car driver, you're always balancing that understanding that you want to win a race. But these guys are racing for over $700,000 in scholarship money to be able to go to the Indy Lights. What does Rasmus Lindh think? He's 31 points ahead of Daniel Frost. Frost is behind him right now. 32 points ahead of Martin
I think he hurt you. Yes.
Rasmus Lindh was a tremendous young kart racer in international karting competition. Top 5 in the World Championships a couple of years ago, and he's definitely been part of the Swedish invasion here in the NTT IndyCar Series at Road to Indy, presented by Cooper Tires. Of course, Marcus Ericsson, Felix Rosenqvist, impressive in the NTT IndyCar Series. What do you think? Can Rosenqvist win today? He's been a victor here before. He swept the weekend in Indy Lights a couple of years ago. Does he have what it takes to win today? Very strongly here in Indy Pro 2000. A couple of wins at the road course of Indianapolis Motor Speedway, 1 as well as the most recent event at Road America. Good run yesterday on the podium again. Finishing in the 2nd position. It's just been a really strong weekend so far here for Rasmus Lindh, putting a lot of pressure here on Parker Thompson.
Looks like Lindh may have hit that curbing, turn number 8, bounced that car out.